One local boy's smile touched hearts around the world last month after his classmates at St. Helens School in Geauga County welcomed him back at the end of 3 years of cancer treatments.
I was lucky enough to spend some time with young John Oliver Zippay and his family to talk about their journey that has inspired countless others. John Oliver Zippay is a kid who loves his Army figurines.
Tanks, and I have like millions right here.
He's like a typical 6-year-old in so many ways.
Yes.
But he's had to overcome more than most adults during his young life after a cancer diagnosis at age 3. The world learned of his story thanks to this video. It went viral last month when J.O., as he's known at St. Helens Catholic School, returned to his classroom and a normal childhood after 3 years of cancer treatments. But family and friends here in Geauga County know firsthand of his courageous fight. It all began with a call in the middle of the night in the fall of 2016.
You know, as parents, we justified everything. He had just started preschool, and so we're like, that's why he's tired. He's not getting his naps, and he's got little bruises on his legs, but it was summertime, and he's a boy, and it's fine. We ran some blood work, and we got a call at 4 in the morning that his numbers just weren't good, and we needed to get to the hospital right away.
Soon a diagnosis, acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Luckily, it has a 95% cure rate in children, but the years-long treatment is grueling. J.O. spent much of it in the care of Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Ilya Butoyarov.
A typical week would be 2 visits to the clinic to receive chemotherapy, and on one of those days probably to receive transfusion of red blood cells or platelets to help the body fight the cancer.
He also received painful steroid treatments that often kept him home from school.
They make my legs hurt really bad, so I can't really move. So I have to stay home like the whole school week, and then I get a lot of homework.
But through it all, his teachers say he always remained positive.
He is just so full of joy. I mean, I don't think any other child could have handled his situation better than him.
He was always determined to do everything on his own, regardless of what kind of day he was having. So it inspired me to say, you know, pick up those bootstraps and stop complaining. You can do it. If John Oliver can sit and do it, so can you.
Having witnessed his fight firsthand, the St. Helens community decided to welcome John Oliver back in a very special way, lining the halls for a surprise standing ovation.
We knew that we wanted to do something because, you know, this is a big thing for him.
The joy on his face coming down the hallway, the smile that he had, and I think for his family it was just a really important thing to see that the school supported him, our community.
J.O.'s smile touching people around the globe.
It spread to other countries. It made Germany's newspaper, and Taiwan, and Paris, and it's unbelievable that it went so far.
Here at home, his friends are just happy he's back in the classroom.
He's my buddy. He finally has his port out. He's back in school and getting stronger. It's like he was suffering for 3 years, and I'm just so happy that he came back.
J.O. is still dealing with some side effects like this rash, but John's treatments are now over, and his parents are looking forward to a new chapter in their family's journey.
This entire experience has opened our eyes completely to the amazing amount of goodness in people. I hope it helps raise awareness. I hope it helps motivate other families that are still going through this. J.O. is about how you get through that struggle.
John is a boss. He really is. He's a great kid. He's active. He feels great. He's not completely back, but very close. And he's got a great support group. I spent some time in the classroom. That was genuine. Those kids were thrilled to have him back. He was thrilled to be back. And as I was watching them interact with all the kids in the class, they genuinely feel for him, and they support him all the way.
And you didn't wear your pajamas for pajama day.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because if you're watching at home, you're like, why is everyone? So they were having comfy day. You can wear whatever you're comfortable in. Kids like their pajamas.
Pretty sweet. Nice job on that.
We're behind you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jess, our producer, did a wonderful job.